This is Unit 5 on intervals, and in this unit we are adding the tritone, which can either be spelled as an augmented fourth or a diminished fifth, equal to 3 whole steps in terms of the spacing of the interval. Okay, but spelled as an augmented fourth or a diminished fifth, and that is the interval heard between the perfect fourth and perfect fifth. So let me play a perfect fourth and perfect fifth real quick. Here's the perfect fourth, and here's the perfect fifth, and the interval in between, which we can spell as the augmented fourth or the diminished fifth, is what we call the tritone, of course. Characterized by its overall dissonance. In fact, I've listed on the examples that you see there all of our current dissonant intervals, the seconds, minor and major seconds, and now adding the tritone. Eventually we will add the major minor seventh, and then we will have all of the dissonant intervals within the octave. Okay? I use the triangle to indicate tritone. You can also use TT or right augmented fourth or diminished fifth, but in our examples I'm just going to use the triangle. That's what I typically used to indicate the tritone. The tritone up, and of course the white keys F to B or the inversion B to F, right, are the white key tritones. Okay. Tritone down in bass clef starting on D. Okay. Again, very dissonant interval. You kind of hear the need maybe to resolve. The tritone is found within the dominant seventh chord, of course, which gives that chord its dissonance, and the resolution of the tritone within the 5/7 defines the resolution of the 5/7 chord. Okay. Some people hear The Simpsons, right, as the tritone, or Maria from West Side Story, or the typical songs associated with the tritone. Okay. I'll play through these again and then compare to the minor second and major second. So the tritone up, tritone down. Okay, compare it to the minor second, and the minor second down. Okay, the minor second, of course, is very dissonant, just like the tritone. However, it doesn't have a need to resolve in a particular way that the tritone does. And then hopefully you hear that the minor second is much smaller in overall interval space than the tritone. The major second is our other dissonant interval right now, okay, which sounds much less dissonant than the tritone or the minor second. And here's the major second down from C in bass clef. Okay, comparing harmonic intervals. The first example, A up to D sharp in treble clef, is the harmonic tritone. The minor second plate is a harmonic interval in bass clef. C to D flat. It's very dissonant. I think you hear the fast beats of the minor second. And then the major second in, excuse me, alto clef plate is a harmonic interval, B to C sharp. Okay. Again, the major second much less dissonant than the tritone or the minor second. Okay, moving ahead to our first set of intervals, and we will be listening in this set just for dissonant intervals and comparing those. Okay, so we have 6 intervals that will only be minor seconds, major seconds in tritones. The last 2 intervals will be harmonic. Okay. I'll play each of these once, and you can stop and repeat the video as many times as you need. Again, I'm playing 5 times in an exam situation. Okay, so the first interval begins on B4 in treble clef. Okay, second interval in bass clef, starting on F sharp 3. Okay, third interval in alto clef, G flat 3 below middle C. Fourth interval in treble clef, beginning on A4 above middle C. Okay, and our harmonic intervals, B flat 2 is the bottom pitch in bass clef, first example of the harmonic intervals. And the last interval in tenor clef, D4 is the bottom pitch. Okay, our second set of intervals now includes the tritone, which again you can spell as a augmented second or diminished fifth, and then indicate with the triangle. Okay, so we now have 6 intervals that include everything we've studied thus far: minor major second, minor major third, perfect fourth, tritone, perfect fifth, plus the perfect octave. Okay. So here's the first interval. Again, I'll play these once each. You can stop the video, repeat the interval as many times as you need. You hear it 5 times on an exam. Okay, so here's the first of our second set of intervals, beginning on E4 above middle C. Okay, number 2, beginning on C sharp 3 in bass clef. Number 3, beginning on G sharp 3 below middle C in alto clef. Number 4 in treble clef, B4 above middle C. Okay, the last 2 intervals are harmonic. In bass clef, the bottom pitch is A2. And the last interval in tenor clef, E flat 3 below middle C is the bottom pitch.